You ever have one of those now I know moments, like, oh, now I know that summers in Texas really are hot, or now I know that one of my kids is allergic to bee stings, or now I know why that thing I purchased was so inexpensive. Like you knew something now that you wish you would have known prior to some stage of life. It's we often learn information along the way or later on that we wish we would have known earlier. And it seems like King David had something like that. In Psalm 20, the first part of Psalm 20 is David recording a prayer that was offered for him from a group of people that he seemed to have been serving. But then he shifts gears and he starts talking himself in verse 6. He says, "Now I know." And what is it that David now knows that he wished he would have known earlier? He said, "Now I know that the Lord comes through for you. Now I know." And why he knew that then, like what happened in his life that showed him that the Lord saved him, what he saved him from, that's how David says it. What happened in his life at that exact point, we aren't told, we don't know. But it is something that you get to know. That the Lord will come through for you. That the Lord does save you. And how do you know? You think about the day that, well, when there weren't many people who really knew or believed it was true that God was right there with them. A day that was very dark and full of pain, with lots of blood dripping onto the dirt beneath the crosses that were in front of them. And on one of those crosses was somebody who had claimed to be God. Somebody who had claimed that he had come from heaven to love them and forgive them and serve them and save them. And it didn't look like he was doing a really good job of saving anyone. But fast forward to the third day after that. And anybody who saw the empty tomb, and many who did, they said, "Oh, now I know. Now I know he really could do something that no one else could. Now I know he was a man and a God of his word. Now I know." And now you can know that your God will save you too. And from what? Well, from anything in your life that makes you wonder if you're really going to be okay. Because one day in your future is a day when Jesus will be able to point you back to your life and take a look at it and show you, saying, "See? See what I did? See how I saved? See where I was? And see where you are today?" There's nothing that happened in your life that kept you from being in the one place where you will always and forever, from then on, be safe. See? On that day, you will say, "Now, now I know." But the wonderful thing about our God is that he wants you to know it also today. Even when you can't see it happening with your eyes, even if you can't feel it happening in your gut, you can still know. You're going to be okay. You are. You're going to be okay. Rest well tonight, my friends.